All right, hey everybody. It's August the 21st, 2014. Uh, what's all over the news is how there's all these riots and stuff going on around this Michael Brown situation. Kid got shot. Um, if you ask me, just since this is what's going on, uh, basically, basically the long and well, basically the gist of it from what I'm getting is that the media is probably propagandizing this situation where this kid got shot. They'll pick one scenario out of the whole thing, and then they'll just decide to make a big deal out of it. The police crackdown and everything is just another way to, um, you know, propagandize for the state to propagandize this idea. You call it the state if you want. It's just a bunch of old geriatric oligarchs. I could name them by name. Anyways, uh, if you're talking about, I mean, when people get geriatric and get older, their brains actually shrink over time. So we're actually talking about a bunch of pea-brain geriatrics, and this is what we're all going to be put through. Anyways, no, the point of the story is that so they support this whole idea that the state is out of line, and Michael Brown was tragically shot by the oppressive state, and now that you see the protests, which came as a result of propagandizing the notion that it was something that was out of line. Now the police brutality is a way to reinforce the idea that that's actually going on, and this is all a whole big. Some people call it race baiting because it gets everybody wrapped up in this whole racial thing that's going on where you're bad if you're white, and black people have just this. I don't know. I don't know, but it's definitely dangerous, and it's definitely asking to be led, you know, into a situation where the blind are leading the blind. I mean, the point of the story is that basically what you're looking at here is a situation where I mean, this is totally ridiculous, man. The fact that I've even spent this much time talking about this pisses me off, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, and that's really what my point was. And so, what I'm trying to say is that really, 6,000 on any given day of the week, 6,000 innocent people are kidnapped in the United States. 6,000 Americans are kidnapped every day. And really, you turn to the press and you just ask them, so, you know, you give this a pass, 6,000 innocent people being kidnapped a day. And in order for those 6,000 innocent people a day to be kidnapped and enslaved and abducted and enslaved, because see, you call it the war on drugs, you call it drug prohibition. That's the equivalent of if I was living in North Korea to call people political dissidents being taken away into dungeons to call that the enemies of the state. But that's what people say in North Korea because that's what they believe because they're lost. You see what I'm saying? And I just want to let you know that it's a pretty fucking bad place. And I'm sorry for using that language, but it's pretty bad, pretty bad. When you're in a place as a nation where you have more people locked up than any country in the world, including China. I'm just trying to tell you here, man. And you can't see that it's just straight up enslavement. And you can't call it that. And you can't call it just abductions. It's just straight up people getting kidnapped, man. And so the problem is that we need to start calling it this. And so I'm going to do what I can do to, really, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a campaign, really. to instigate a whole new definition of terminology that's going on in this place. And what we really need to do is start redefining the terminology that we use when we refer to things. Okay? We can't call drug prohibition we can't call enslavement and kidnapping drug prohibition on television. You got to call it what it is, man, or else you are North Korea. Okay? And I know there's a lot of dissent. I mean, there still is people on television saying, "Hey, this isn't working." I mean, at least there has been in times past, but I mean, it's just one thing. I mean, but it's time to get in the face of the issue. You see what I'm saying? It's time to really get in the face of the issue and be like, not only can we quote these statistics, but we can call it what it is, man. Because it's time to pull the gloves off. Okay? People are literally rotting away right now. Innocent. That's a tragedy. Just in case you haven't realized that. Just in case the fluoride has seeped into your brain so fucking far, man. Just everything is so messed up, man. I mean, even the words that come out of my mouth, I don't agree and approve with all of them. This is not a good thing that's going on here. And I feel bad. I'm grieved for myself that I'm even here right now dealing with this in this country. And just everybody. I just really feel bad for all of you, in a way. I mean, it's like the thoughts and the emotions that guide you to want to watch a Hitler documentary, because it's just a barrage of just intense emotions that you're feeling. Feel sorry for these people, feel horrible for them, feel bad that they brought it on themselves. You know what I mean? So you just can't quit watching. It's probably kind of like the morbid curiosity that you get from watching a Saw movie, because I don't watch those things. Is like the same kind of morbid curiosity I get from watching because I'm a human being and I want to know why. You know what I mean? Just a mess, man. It's rattling. It's very rattling. You lose sight of, I would say, probably everything. Just engaging intellectually with this stuff. As Americans, you know, uh, you're going through a lot. You're not, and that I'm sure probably 90% of the people who were even still watching probably just turned off the video right there where I just said that, because all they have ever known is that they're the best, the best country in the world. I don't. I don't know, man. This is probably the same stuff that really allowed Nazi Germany to come and take place. I mean, seriously. I mean, the same kind of elitist thinking. I mean, they were the best country in the world. Nazi Germany. I mean, the most technologically advanced country in the world was Nazi Germany. Was Germany prior to the Nazis taking over. And I mean, microchips, televisions, everything. So it's just a nightmare. And really, these videos, I need to do more of them. Get back into the practice, and start putting these things online. And maybe I can pick up on some things and get better at this. If I ever was better, get back into practice with it. If I'm, because I apologize. I mean, the subject matter, excuse me, the subject matter is heavy. Okay. And I think that for anyone, period, thinking about something like this without having in practice, is going to sit there and just get bogged down in it, you know, and uh, and just be like, what am I even trying to think about here, and because it's one of those things that just puts you in a daze, and you're like, whoa, I can't believe I'm even talking about this. Oh man. And so keeping myself on pace is going to be a process. But I'm just going to tell you right now. I mean, let me just tell you right now, okay? This is going on. It's going on every day, okay? Uh, People are getting round up in mass every single day. And I mean, 6,000 innocent people a day. We're talking increase. We're talking as a result of this infringement, because it's based on the fact that what you do in the privacy of your own house isn't your own business, which is just directly flies in the face of reason anyway. So first of all, you have that. I mean, I'm saying what you do in the privacy of your own house, so long as it's not interfering with anybody else, is your business. Okay. Now, that just the fact that that they will even oppose that notion is just showing you how brazen this whole process has gotten. And that's what, when I reflect on this, it really kind of blows me away, because you're talking not only 6,000 innocent people being enslaved every single day, but just overtly out in the open. I mean, just straight up, just straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, every day, straight up. Kidnapping, straight up enslavement every day, enslaving them, enslaving them, enslaving them, enslaving them, and then and then you turn on TV and they're talking about some black kid got shot. And I'm sorry, yeah, I know, wow, man, maybe it was bad. Maybe he attacked the cop. Like, I was just watching a video on TV earlier, and they were like, this video may be disturbing to viewers, and I'm sitting there watching it, and this guy has a knife, and he's coming up on cops. And then the camera drops right as he is about 2 feet from these cops. And you see, like, his arm in the air off in the corner, and, like, he's, like, about to stab these fucking guys, and he gets shot. And I'm sorry, but yeah, it may be an overuse of power. Maybe they could have tased him or something. I mean, seriously, this isn't that. How long have tasers been around? And that's not. I'm not trying to give a pass to the cops. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, man, come on. 10,000 innocent people are going to die this year, at least, in the United States, due to this. Along the Mexican border, there's going to be about 20,000 that are just going to straight up die. Let's see, just doing rough numbers in my mind, I mean, that's like 30 people a day due to cops, misuse of power. 30 people a day. Okay? And I'm still talking about this fucking kid who probably attacked somebody. It's a joke! It's a joke! It's a joke! And I'm sorry, but I can't sit here and feel happy about how fucking much of a charade and a circus act this is. Okay? Because you are a fucking yuppie putz joke! And I'm sorry, but damn! How long can this go on? Oh my God. Just sometimes I'm just like, man, I'm going to fucking kill somebody. I'm going to put a bullet in their head, and then I'm going to put a bullet in mine. And we're going to just fucking go there together, bitch. Because I'm just like, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this, man. And I don't expect the media to do anything different. I mean, I don't because it's nothing but a monolith. It's nothing but a corporate monolithic entity that has taken over. And the number of media corporations that are in this country is dwindled so far. It's in the single digits. And Just the Federal Reserve, banking cartel, asking a coyote to guard a hen house, asking banks to set monetary policy. It's just all coming, man. I mean, it's coming, okay?